Friday, January 24th, 2025. Welcome, everybody, to the Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. This will be my WWE Saturday Night's main event predictions episode, as WWE Saturday Night's main event takes place live tomorrow night from San Antonio, Texas. So I'm going to give my predictions for the card for that show tomorrow. Sorry about the lighting. I'm trying to figure out the lighting here. It's a little bright, so hopefully it adjusts so it doesn't blind you guys. But yeah, so I'm going to give my predictions for Saturday night's main event tomorrow night. I'll run down the card for SmackDown tonight, preview Friday Night SmackDown, and I will also break down my trip that I'll be taking next week to Indianapolis for Royal Rumble. But first off, if this is your first time joining me, I want to say thank you for joining me. As I said, this is the Battle Club Guys podcast, and I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. As always, follow me on Twitter at the Battle Club Guy. Check out that Instagram, the Battle Club Guy, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The Battle Club Guys podcast on YouTube. So tomorrow night, the Saturday obsession is back. It's WWE Saturday night's main event. It's cool they do these Saturday night main events. I went to the first one they brought back this past December on Long Island. It's fun, man. It's a nice 2-hour show. They do like 4 to 5 matches, and it's good. It's like a night. It's like a glorified house show, but they put it on TV, on NBC, on Peacock, so it's cool. They brought in Jesse the Body Ventura now to guest commentate and stuff. It's pretty cool. So tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event from San Antonio, Texas at the Frost Bank Center. As of right now, we have 4 matches in a segment confirmed. So I'm going to run down the matches in the segment, and I'll give my predictions for each match here. Let's start off with the segment they have. It's going to be the Royal Rumble ladder match contract signing hosted by San Antonio's own, Texas' own, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I'm sorry, I had a brain fart. Shawn Michaels isn't from San Antonio, but Shawn Michaels won the Royal Rumble in San Antonio. My mistake. Sorry about that. So Shawn Michaels is going to host his contract sign. It makes sense, right? Shawn Michaels won the Royal Rumble in San Antonio. It's a contract signing against the Winged Eagle champion, or the real WWE champion, he's calling himself. The man who still has me blocked on Twitter. He's had me blocked for 10 years now. KO, Kevin Owens. And the undisputed real WWE champion, American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I think this will be fun. Shawn Michaels is going to host the contract signing between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. I'm sure it might get a little physical. Now, I don't think Shawn Michaels is going to take any bumps. Maybe Kevin Owens goes to hit Cody Rhodes. He accidentally hits Shawn Michaels. Maybe Shawn Michaels super kicks Kevin Owens. I think it'll be fun. Nice little segment there. Let's get into the actual matches. So let's start off with a singles match. It's Braun Strowman versus the Tribal Wolf. He's going by the Tribal Wolf now, Jacob Fatu. I think it's going to be a good match, man. I think Jacob Fatu wins this match. WWE Shop released some new T-shirts today for Jacob Fatu, calling him the Tribal Wolf, with the reports and the rumors going online that the new bloodline's not going to be called the new bloodline anymore. What's going to happen? Is Solo on his own? Is Jacob Fatu and Tom Tonga and Tonga Loa going to start their own little group? We'll see what happens. But either way, I think this will be a showcase match for Jacob Fatu. And I'm going to say Jacob Fatu defeats the monster among men, Braun Strowman. And Jacob Fatu just, keeps ascending, because I think Jacob Fatu is a future world champion in WWE. Next up for the Intercontinental Championship, it's the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. He's defending his Intercontinental Championship against Sheamus. You know, this is the one title Sheamus has never won. Sheamus has never won that IC title. It's the only title left he needs to win to be that Grand Slam champion. Braun Breaker, Braun Breaker's he's been killing it as IC champion. Crowd seems to be behind him, but how can you bet against Sheamus? If there was a title change tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, I think the Intercontinental Championship would be the one I would say changes hands. I think you can put that title on Sheamus. It's the title he never won. It won't hurt Braun Breaker taking a loss to Sheamus. Sheamus is Sheamus has been in WWE a long time, and it's that one title he's never won. So, I'm going to say I'm going to pick Sheamus to win the Intercontinental Championship from Braun Breaker tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event. For the Women's World Championship, as the Women's World Champion, it's Mommy, Rhea Ripley. She's defending her Women's World Championship against the former WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. I guess Nia Jax is on Raw now. They're doing this whole talent swap or transfer window or WWE draft, whatever the hell they're calling it. So Nia Jax is on Raw. Nia Jax is challenging Rhea Ripley. Bayley's on Raw now. Rhea Ripley's not losing that Women's World Championship. Not to Nia Jax. No offense to Nia Jax. Rhea Ripley's not losing that Women's World Championship. So I think we could get some interference here. I don't know if Bayley interferes. I don't know if Tiffany Stratton interferes. I don't know if Liv Morgan interferes. But either way, Rhea Ripley retains her Women's World Championship tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event. In the main event of Saturday night's main event, it's main event Jey Uso, Yeet. He's taking on the ring general Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, man, how cool would it be if Jey Uso won that World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther tomorrow night? I don't see it happening. I don't. Jey Uso is a main event star. Jey Uso is main event Jey Uso. He's one of the top merch sellers. He has the best entrances in the business right now. I just don't see Jey Uso defeating Gunther for that World Heavyweight Championship. I hope it's a good match. I think it's going to be a great match. I hope they get enough time for that match. I see Gunther retaining here, and if I was going to predict when Gunther loses his World Heavyweight Championship, because I do see Gunther losing that World Heavyweight Championship before WrestleMania, I think Gunther loses that World Heavyweight Championship inside the Elimination Chamber. Whether that's to a Seth Rollins or CM Punk, I think Elimination Chamber would be the setting where you can have Gunther lose that World Heavyweight Championship, and Gunther will still be kept strong even though he loses, if that makes sense, because Elimination Chamber, that's a hard match. That's a difficult match. So, and then tomorrow night, Saturday night's main event, I picked the ring general Gunther to retain his World Heavyweight Championship. So that is the matches for Saturday night's main event. Like I said, Saturday night's main event takes place live tomorrow night on NBC and Peacock. I think it starts at 8 p.m. They might do a little pre-show around 7:30. SmackDown Live tonight. There's not a lot of things announced for SmackDown Live tonight. I know we have LA Knight taking on Tama Tonga. We have the Most Hitting Machine Guns taking on Pretty Deadly, and we will have a sit-down interview. Joe Tessitore will be interviewing the American Nightmare, the WWE Undisputed Champion, Cody Rhodes. So that's the preview for SmackDown. SmackDown Live tonight, 8 p.m. And we're on the road to the Royal Rumble. WWE Royal Rumble is literally next weekend, and myself and my guy, that CM Punk guy, Henry, we will be flying to Indianapolis, Indiana, this coming Thursday. We'll be flying to Indianapolis. I can't wait, man. This is going to be my 8th Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble is just one of those pay-per-views, man. You just got to go to in person. Got Gotta watch it. This Royal Rumble is stacked. It's John Cena's last Royal Rumble. You got CM Punk in there. You got Seth Rollins. You got Drew McIntyre. Uh, you got Jey Uso. You're gonna have so many surprises. We're getting a ladder match. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. They're gonna have both of the titles suspended. Um, ladder match for the WWE Championship. And you got the women's Royal Rumble. Gonna have huge surprises there. Royal Rumble never disappoints. Can't wait for it. So we get there. We get to Indianapolis on Thursday. Yes, like my guy Henry Muller said, that CM Punk guy. Royal Rumble is going to slap. Yes, Henry. Royal Rumble is going to slap. It's going to be a great weekend in Indianapolis. So Thursday we're going to get there. Going to do have some fun Thursday night. Check out downtown. Check out the bar scene. Friday we have a jam-packed Friday. We got the Royal Rumble store Friday. That's going to be at the Indiana Convention Center. They're going to have WWE meet and greets. They're going to have exclusive merch. They're going to have they're going to do Fanatics Live, hosted by Big E and Tyler Breeze. They're going to have Rhea Ripley on Fanatics Live, Liv Morgan. And then we're going to check out WrestleCon. WrestleCon has a stack lineup. They have Sting, John Moxley, Renee Paquette. They have the Hardy Boys, and our favorite, who me and Henry are planning to meet, the newly crowned TNA World Champion. Do you believe? I believe. Henry believes. I believe in Joe Hendry. Yes, we're going to meet Joe Hendry at WrestleCon. Looking forward to that. And then we will be attending my guy CVV, Chris Van Vliet. If you don't follow Chris Van Vliet, you should. Chris Van Vliet on Twitter, Chris Van Vliet on Spotify. We're going to be attending his first ever, I believe it's his first ever live show, Insight Live, with Chris Van Vliet at the Helium Comedy Club. I think I'm saying that right, in downtown Indianapolis, with his special guest, one of my favorites of my childhood, Judgment Day's own Carlito. So that's going to be cool. No pun intended, or pun intended, either way. And then we have Friday Night SmackDown at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse, the final SmackDown before the Rumble. It's going to be jam-packed. Looking forward to that. And then Saturday, Royal Rumble Saturday, man. It's going to be great. Like I said, it's going to be my 8th Royal Rumble. And, man, there's just something about the Royal Rumble, man. I mean, especially this year. There's so many questions. Is CM Punk going to win the Royal Rumble? Is Drew McIntyre going to win the Royal Rumble? Hell, Joe Hendry could win the Royal Rumble. We're going to get the Hardy Boys. But the big question, I know Henry's wondering, will John Cena win his 3rd Royal Rumble? And will John Cena finish his story and win number 17? Should John Cena win number 17? I think John Cena should win number 17, and I think John Cena should win the Royal Rumble. But we'll find out next week in Indianapolis. I want to say thank you, folks, for joining me. As always, this is the Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. As always, follow me on Twitter at the Battle Club Guy. Check out that Instagram, the Battle Club Guy. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The Battle Club Guys podcast on YouTube. You're going to want to be following all my socials next week, because it's the Battle Club Guys Ready to Rumble tour. We're going to our 8th Royal Rumble, y'all, and I want you guys to experience it with me. I'm going to be posting videos, pictures. Me and Henry are going to do a live predictions, live from Indianapolis for the Royal Rumble, and I want you guys to be a part of it with me. So definitely follow me on all my socials, guys. Tonight, it's Friday Night SmackDown. Tomorrow night, the Saturday Night Obsession is back. It's WWE Saturday Night Main Event. Will main event Jey Uso show everyone why he is the main event? And will Jey Uso win that World Heavyweight Championship? Or will the ring general Gunther continue his reign as World Heavyweight Champion? We'll find out live tomorrow. It's WWE Saturday Night's Main Event. Till next time.